A major shakeup in Fort Collins to tell you about as well. Colorado State announcing today they fired head football coach Jay Norvell.
Yeah, Chris Tavares joins us now. This is kind of a stunner. I mean, I think we knew that he might be in trouble. They're not having a great season, but mid-season?
Yeah, not totally surprising, but given the way things were going, it kind of makes sense. This year's struggles, a big part of the decision to fire Norvell in the middle of his fourth season, but another big factor is the school's move into the Pac-12 conference next year, wanting to head into that new conference with a lot of momentum, but a 2-5 start to the season kind of forcing their hands. Norvell had the program on a great trajectory through his first 3 seasons, improving from 3 wins to 5 to 8 wins last year and a berth in the Arizona Bowl. But this year's struggles were just too much to overcome, including last night's 31-19 loss to Hawaii during homecoming. He leaves Colorado State with an 18-26 overall record, 13-13 in Mountain West play. In the interim, Tyson Summers, who's the defensive coordinator, will take over, and his first game is going to be a rivalry game, the Border War in Laramie against Wyoming on Saturday. But because of what Norvell had done and the trajectory he had this program on, I thought he could weather a rough storm like he was having to start this season. And especially after they beat Fresno State last week, I thought that was going to be the spark that kind of turned things around, bought him some more time. But a bad loss to a solid Hawaii team at home, homecoming game, a record homecoming crowd, just seemingly too much to overcome. There was a lot of chatter. Fans, alumni were unhappy with the direction of the program this year, and they had to make the move.
Yeah, and you always wonder what the impact is, like as they're looking ahead and recruiting and everything else. But, you know, I don't know.
You try and salvage the season as best you can. They still have a shot at making a bowl game. They've got, I believe, 5 games left, so they got to win 4 of those 5 to qualify for a bowl game for the second year in a row. Last time they'd been to a bowl game was 2017. And last time they'd won 8 or more games was 2014. So he'd done some big things in his first 3 years, but the bottom was kind of falling out this season.
And timing is everything. It wasn't surprising, but
you try and get ahead of it on the coaching search. You try and salvage your recruiting class, salvage the season, salvage your roster. You don't want players entering the portal and then losing all this talent.
That's the other thing, yeah.
But that is seemingly inevitable, winning or losing. Same head coach, new head coach. There's just always so much roster